Who would have thought that the Super Wildcard weekend would take such an unexpected turn? The Dallas Cowboys, filled with Super Bowl aspirations, fell for the second time in 3 years in the wildcard round. The Green Bay Packers, led by Jordan Love, ran them out of AT&T Stadium. And get this, the game wasn't even close. The Packers made history as they became the first number 7 seed to win a playoff game in the expanded playoff format. Meanwhile, the Cowboys set a record of their own, though not one they'd be proud of. They've gone 13 consecutive postseasons without reaching the conference championship game, the longest such streak in NFL history. But the surprises didn't end there. The Detroit Lions also emerged victorious, winning their first playoff game since 1991. This is just their second playoff win since 1957. And for the first time in franchise history, Detroit will host 2 playoff games. Now, with Sunday's wildcard games behind us, let's dive deeper into what we've learned from these contests and how this might impact the divisional round in the coming week. The story in Dallas remains the same year after year. The Cowboys blow out weaker football teams, padding the point differential to appear as one of the best teams in the NFL. This year was no different. The Cowboys were 8-1 against teams with a losing record, with a point differential of plus 204. However, against teams with a winning record, they were 4-4 with a point differential of minus 10. This team was always going to face judgment in January, and they fell flat against the number 7 seed in the playoffs. The Cowboys played a playoff game at home and trailed 48-16 in the fourth quarter. This was a team that was 8-0 with a plus 172 point differential in the regular season at home. But the Cowboys' performance against teams with a winning record shouldn't come as a surprise. Their defense allowed an average of 26.3 points a game against winning teams compared to 11.7 against losing teams. Dallas is now 5-13 in the playoffs since winning its last Super Bowl, failing to advance past the divisional round. For all the hoopla that comes with the Cowboys when they blow out bad teams, they certainly turn into that bad team in January. And what about Dak Prescott? He was great at padding up those numbers in garbage time in Sunday's blowout loss. Prior to the fourth quarter, Prescott was 24 of 39 for 193 yards with a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Prescott is 2-5 in his postseason career, tied for the worst postseason record for any quarterback that has made a minimum of 5 playoff starts. He still hasn't made a conference championship game in his 9 seasons in the league, despite quarterbacking a team that has won 12-plus games in 4 of the 5 tries he has made the postseason. Prescott's 2 playoff wins were against teams with a combined 18-15 record, while his playoff losses are against teams with a combined 57-27 record, 3 of which are at home. So there you have it, a super wildcard weekend full of unexpected outcomes. Let's see what the divisional round has in store for us next week.